everybody, it's Christine with Cocoa Daisy, and I'm super excited to share this collection with you, the Penelope collection. It is our February collection, and it is absolutely gorgeous. The photographs, I'm hoping that this video helps you see the vibrancy and the saturation in these colors, in these florals. They are so beautiful. I thought the color, we were due for it for February. You know, you have your fall colors and then you head into the holiday times, and then, you know, January was a little softer with all of the blues and that, and it's like, it's time for some bright, let's do some bright stuff. And so we've got some gorgeous fuchsias and blues, and there's a little bit of the saturated yellow in here is absolutely gorgeous. There's some teals, even a little bit of purple as well. So wide spectrum of colors, but it is gorgeous. So I'm hoping that this will help you see those a little bit better. I'm going to go through and show you all of the projects. So every month I create a project or an example showing what you can do with items from that particular kit. I try not to cross things over from kit to kit so that if you only get a specific kit, it gives you some ideas and inspiration on how to use what is in there. So I'm going to start with the planner kit. And this is pretty self-explanatory. It's a type of layout that I do all the time for my 2-page spread for each day. But you can see how beautiful the fuchsia goes with this. And so I just actually want to kind of highlight just real quick. This isn't an unboxing, but I wanted to highlight just a few of the things that are in here because they're so pretty. So we have the beautiful yellow floral washi tape. And that is the same floral that we have for our gorgeous pouch. Look at that. With the rose gold and the navy tassel. I absolutely love this. And at the time that when we have this up, at the time that I'm recording this anyway, we've kind of caught up finally. We do have some subscriptions open. So make sure you go to the website and look. I believe the planner kit is closed, but I think the pouch is open. There are some scrapbooking kits, possibly some inserts, the stamp set, the scrapbooking kit, and the creative kit, I think. So go ahead and snag those up before they are gone. We did a pretty fuchsia highlighter. I absolutely adore the little sticky notes because they remind us of that show that Penelope is from. So if you're a Bridgerton fan, it definitely has that feel with all the florals, that whole Regency vibe, Victorian era, the writings and all of that. So all of that stuff kind of came together. Love the peacocks in this collection. In the pet stickers, the peacock is so pretty. There's a rub-on one in the creative kit. He's gorgeous. He's on the notepad there as well. I had a ton of fun creating this charm. Isn't that pretty? It reminds me of a very, very Victorian era necklace. So we did that with the little jewels dropped down on there. Isn't that pretty? Love that. And it also came with a couple of adhesive pocket cards. There's some stickers. You can see where I used the alpha stickers here and a couple of the die cuts. And then, of course, the gorgeous patterned papers. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That is just, oh, so pretty. But check out the unboxing. I'm hoping to have our unboxings on the 12th this month, so look for those. And I'll go through everything at a nice slow pace, and you can check it all out. But that is a look at the planner kit and what I did for my spread there. All right, then we're gonna move on to the creative kit. And this is fun. This was a little bit harder for me to try and photograph, simply because what I did is I found some absolutely beautiful fabric, and I want to show you how. And we did some of the pressed flowers and greens again. Isn't that pretty? They're delicate, but they're beautiful. I love to use those. So if you look at the patterns and the florals and everything that are in here, and then I found, oh, and there's my peacock. Isn't he beautiful? Those are the rub-ons for the creative kit. So what I did is I found a couple of pieces of fabric. You'll get one that is smaller, and then you'll get one that's larger. The smaller one, you could, so a couple ideas with that. You could use that as a background for a card. It would be very, very pretty. You could also turn this into a pocket. If you wanted to sew just around 3 sides, you could turn it. So there's a bunch of different ways that you could use that. And it's so pretty. So you get one smaller piece, and then you also get a larger piece. And it's these really large, beautiful kind of cabbage roses. And I wanted to cover a notebook. I'm like, how fun would it be to use that and just sew it right on a notebook? And I wasn't very fussy with it. You know, if it gets a little frayed on the ends, I'm totally okay with that. I did fold it over and sewed it down gave it a nice clean edge on the inside here. And then I sewed an edge here, but then it's kind of hard to, get your sewing machine all the way in there. So what I actually did was glue this side down. So I went ahead and sewed everything first and then glued that edge down. And look how pretty that is. So I have a fabric covered notebook. I love the texture of it. I love the feel of it. It feels very Victorian, and it kind of goes with that whole theme. So nice. So that's what I did with my piece of fabric. But again, you could cover other pieces. You could cover not maybe a monthly notebook. You could cover a notebook that you use all the time. You could layer the two of them together and put the pocket on top. So a lot of neat ways to use that beautiful, beautiful fabric. So that is the one project that I did. Then the other project I did is I wanted to create a really pretty little Valentine card using some of those pressed greens and flowers. And so I just used a plain piece of white cardstock, and I added a die cut here, the Valentine sticker, and then I layered in some of those flowers. And it reminds me so much of that era where they would pick flowers and they would press them in books and that. And I thought it just goes so great with the theme. And then I added some of the little rub-ons, and then a few of the little, of the bright pink Stickles glue on there. And then to create the background, I took the washi tape. I had another piece of plain white cardstock, and I just layered alternating strips of the washi tape on there and created that really pretty background. Again, it almost looks like fabric to me again. So you get the 2 rolls of washi tape in there. And then just to kind of show you, you get a couple of the embroidery patches, which would be really pretty. I was very tempted to somehow figure out where I may want to layer one of these on the fabric, because I thought that was really, really cute too. So that is a look at what I did using a few of the items from this month's creative kit. Move that off to the side. Be very careful with those guys because they are out of the package. All right, let's move on to the journaling kit. So the journaling kit, I did a neat little layout, and I love to take inspiration from the journaling card. So this is our B6 notebook, and like I said, I love to take inspiration from here on a list to make or a page to make, a layout to make. And one of the things that is on here is, what is your favorite flavor of tea? So I thought, okay, that would be a lot of fun. So I just attached this with a little piece of the washi tape. It's that beautiful navy floral. I added some rub-ons here from the 2 rub-on sheets that come in the kit. So you get 2 sheets of rub-ons. Where's my other one? Somewhere in there. There it is. And I have a couple pieces flying around. I did the teapot. That was a rub-on as well. And I just took a tea bag and I took the stuff out of it just so it would lay a little bit flatter. I just cut a little slit in the bottom and emptied it. I just thought that would work a little better. It wouldn't be quite as bulky in my notebook. And I used a strip of one of the, somewhere in here, of the, I swear it's in here. Anyway, one of the strips of the pattern, the little washi strips, the stickers, I added that there. I wrote my list here. Some of the alphas, I put those on there, and I just glued that down. And I thought, how cute. What a cute little way to do a list and to add that on there, right? Oh, there it is, the little washi strip at the bottom. So you can cut those apart and use them however you want. But look at the beautiful, look at that. Oh, that is just gorgeous. You get the 2 sheets of the full sheet of washi stickers. So you can cover a page with those, do whatever you want. So that's a little look at the little layout I did using the journaling kit. All right, let's go to the Deluxe journaling kit. And this one has some gorgeous elements as well. It has this beautiful handmade paper in that navy. It has a fun little stamp, and I'll show you how I used that. And I have to show you this on camera. So you have it's so hard to see in the picture, but it has all of the colors. It's called Peacock, but it's almost like a rainbow. Isn't that pretty? So it has all, I hope you can see that, all the beautiful foiled elements on that pattern. So let me show you what I did for my little layout here. So I thought it would be fun to show you an idea for a striped page. So you can set this is a standard size booklet, and you can do a day per page, but then you have your weekly pages. And I thought it would be fun to just show you a way that you could use this side. If you wanted to actually do some memory keeping, so maybe one layout a week in here along with your daily pages would be really fun. Or even a gratitude type of journaling. You could add photos, you can add layers. That's what I love about the Deluxe journaling kit. It helps you create all of these great layers and just add a little bit more to your pages. So I stamped the stamp right on here to highlight the Wednesday. I added the Wednesday sticker. And then I stamped it on a scrap piece of white cardstock and layered it in here. I put some rub-ons over top. These are rub-ons here as well. And then one of the sticky notes from here, and then added my journaling on there, and then just layered a photograph over top. So super easy, little die cut butterfly on there, a little bit of the rub-on splatter, there's little splatter inks on the rub-on sheets. So it's a really, really kind of neat, it's a quick little layering. I mean, the stuff just kind of does it itself. It's so simple to use. And that's one of the things, like I said, I love about the Deluxe journaling kit is the way that you can take those elements and layer them all together. So that, and then I just used one of the little tabs to denote that that's the start of my daily pages. So again, all of those beautiful, vibrant colors. Love that. But I think that's a really kind of a neat way to use this side of your weekly stripe pages, is if you want to do a little layout a week. Maybe then you're not a layout a day or anything is too overwhelming, or trying to fill up an entire booklet is too overwhelming. One a week is kind of fun. We all have maybe one thing that we can highlight a week, even if it's every day. Honestly, I love the everyday pictures more than anything. So that is a look at what I created using the Deluxe journaling kit. All right, and then we're gonna move on to the Stationery kit. And there are some cool things in here. Super excited. I got my big old book here. So the first thing you're gonna look at this, and it's gonna be in the package, and it's gonna be like that. And you're gonna be like, I don't get it. What is that? It is a bookmark. And I've seen these on Instagram. I've seen people make them, and I was like, oh, this is the perfect kit for this. I want one of these. How fun. So again, it's going to come in the package like that, and you're going to look at it and you're going to go, what is this thing? So you bend it in half, and then you bend the little butterfly wings back. Okay, you have your big old book, and you can slide it in like that, and then that is your bookmark. How cute is that? You can do it on the top. You can do it on the side, it doesn't matter, but there is your bookmark. How fun is that? I love that. I love it, I love it, I love it. So, so cute. And if it's a little slippery, you can always, if you want to actually glue it together, you can glue it together so it stays that way. It is entirely up to you, but I love how that turned out. So cute. So that is an actual bookmark. Then for my example, I'm using the A5 notebook. And I wanted to show you how you could take and create a daily spread. So we talked about the fact that you could use each page for a day. So I thought, well, I'll give you an idea of what that could look like if you wanted to break it down, right? I also took the the overlay sheet, and I cut it up and made a little bookmark. So I could throw that in here and know what page I'm on. Isn't that pretty? So you have a little bookmark as well. And so what I did, there's also this beautiful piece of rose gold vellum in there. These little guys are so fun. They're wax seals, but they're already made for you, and they have adhesive on the back. And we do have, I just have to show you an example yet. We do have another stamp head that we're going to have in the store, and it is gorgeous. So we will have that because we have our wax seals and we have our wax beads, but now we have another stamp head for you. So I'll be showing you, probably do a little reel of that. The notepad. So what I did, I took some of the stickers, and the roll of stickers, check that out. How beautiful is that with the butterflies and the peacock? Gorgeous. And you can layer these too. So, because I'm not a huge fan of my handwriting, I just printed these items on some sticker paper. So what I did is I took the day of the week stickers and put those on here. Actually, let me backtrack. I layered some of the washi stickers, and these are super thin on the sides here. And then I layered my day of the week stickers over top. So you have Wednesday and Thursday, so a day per page. I added some more of the stickers down here. You get a whole roll of these. You're gonna love that. So if you wanted to follow the same thing each page, you could. And then, so I did today's mood, today's weather, my to-do list, dinner menu, and grateful for. So that's how you could break down a page. You have your top 10 to-do list on there, what you're gonna do for dinner, a little gratitude right there, what's the weather, what's your mood. So if you're tracking anything, you could do that up at the top. And then this one, I broke it up just a little bit different because I wanted to throw in the little Post-it note, maybe for an extra reminder, something that you absolutely don't want to forget. You can use the little Post-it note for that. I added the little sticker to it. There was just the note, and then you get the other sticker sheets as well with the days of the week, and added the little bow on there too. So I thought this turned out really neat. It makes it very usable, an easy way to break down into sections. But that's what I love about our notebooks is they're wide open. You can break them down however you want. But that is what I did using the stationery kit. So the stationery kit, you can use just about any kind of application. Do a little decorating, some stickers, fun, right? And you can always make some bookmarks like that for regular books too. All right, and then not last, I'm gonna do the self-care kit last because I'm super stoked about that one. Okay, the scrapbooking kit. I did 3 different things with the scrapbooking kit, and I just had to highlight, make sure I get all of that in there for you. I had to highlight this gorgeous fuchsia color and the navies. So on this layout, I used some of the 12 by 12 paper. I used some of the washi tape on here, and then more of the 12 by 12 paper. The papers are absolutely gorgeous. Look at those. They are so, so, so pretty. And these, of course, I'll go through the in the unboxing and show you all that stuff a little bit closer. And I love the washi tape. It's this script. Isn't that beautiful? So that goes with that as well. All right. So what I did on a couple of the pocket cards. So I layered those strips of patterned paper behind here, added the washi tape almost like another piece of patterned paper. I have a little bit of a splatter of some black paint on there. There's a few little glitter dots. And then I added 2 of the pocket cards behind my picture, layered on some of the die cuts. There's a little bit of rub-on on there, one of the pieces of chipboard, the alphas, and then just used some sticker paper for my journaling. Didn't that turn out pretty? And I mean, it's just the colors. Again, the colors are just stunning, right? And then I made a little card. So in the kit, you will get a piece of this beautiful silk ribbon. So I used some of the plain white cardstock, folded that in half, added a piece of the navy floral, and then another layered one of the pocket cards. And this just had the little flowers on there. I added a couple glitter dots, and then I wrapped my ribbon around in a bow, and then I used one of the die cuts and raised that up on a little bit of adhesive. So I don't know if you can see that. So it's raised up a little bit. And this, I mean, you could definitely use this for a Valentine card. You could use this as a friendship card. You could use this for just about anything, even just a thank you. I think it's so, so pretty. Just change the little sentiment on there. But I love adding that little bit of ribbon to it. How beautiful is that? Cards are so stinking expensive. And there's so many of these cards that you could, these pocket cards that you could make cards with, or tags. You can make tags with as well as if you're giving somebody a gift basket. Super fun. And then my simple notebook, my simple daisy notebook. And these are set up a little bit different than the standard notebook. They are more geared toward journaling or memory keeping. And so I did a layout on this page about me and my dad. And I loved the black and white here. And then I wanted to put the color kind of over here, but I layered. We did these, they're gorgeous. We did these die cuts. So you have your regular set of die cuts. And then I have to find the other ones because I have to show you these. We did our regular set of die cuts, but then we did these that do not have any sort of white edge. So they have a bleed is what we call it. So the cut goes all the way around, and they're super realistic, and I think they are so pretty. So you get the leaves and the florals. Aren't they gorgeous? So fun to layer. So I layered those behind the photograph. I layered these with the little Grateful Heart die cut, put that on there. There's a little bit of rub-on on here. There's a teeny bit of stamping. And I will have my stamping video up soon as well. Just a little behind on that, but I will get that up. So you have the little real life stamp. I stamped that up the edge of the photograph. Like I said, that's a rub-on. There's a little glitter dots in there. There's some more other little rub-ons. And then we had some word stickers in here. There's a ton in the and I think the scrapbooking kit is still available. So we have some pretty little phrase stickers or word stickers. I added that in there with those. And I love how this turned out. I think it's a beautiful layout. It's a beautiful tribute to my dad. And I really, really like how that turned out.